Year 4, Mrs Price here. Hope you're all fit and well and you're enjoying our new B topic. It's been brilliant to receive all your emails and to look at how you're getting on my maths and spelling shed. Well done to everyone for sending their information in to us. Your emails really do brighten our day up. It's lovely to see how well you're getting on. Now, for today's lesson, you're going to need either a pen or a pencil and some paper or a notebook. Okay, so I'll give you a few seconds to get those. Now, today's learning objective is to extend our sentences by using subordinate conjunctions. Now, can you remember what a conjunction is? That's right, it's word or words which join together two parts or two clauses of a sentence. And we use this to make our writing more interesting and more exciting for the reader to read. Now, a subordinate conjunction is used before a subordinating clause, and that's a clause or a part of a sentence which doesn't make sense by itself. Now, what I'd like you to have a go at first today is to copy into your notebook or your paper the two words subordinate conjunctions. Okay, so once you've copied those, please could you underneath find as many words within these two words as you can. Okay, so give yourself 4 or 5 minutes to see how many words you can find within these two words, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, welcome back. How did you get on? Did you manage to find lots of words? Here's some of the ones that I found. Okay, so did you get any of these words that I found? Date, board, junction. Now, if you look on here really carefully, you can find a homophone. If you remember Miss Bridgewater's spelling lesson last week, you were looking at homophones. I actually found a homophone, or two of them, in here. Can you see them? That's right, sun and sun. Okay, so we're going to have a look at these subordinate conjunctions. Here's the word map that we've got back in our classroom in our yellow bits and bobs folder. So on here there are lots of different subordinate conjunctions. This one I printed off Twinkle today, and it's got a few less subordinating conjunctions, but I quite like the way here they've made a little acronym. So they've got I saw a wabub. Okay, I wonder what a wabub was too, but if you go on to Twinkle, it's a little bit of a monster that you can see. So, and they've tied it in with if, since, as, when, although, while, after, before, until, and because. So those are all subordinating conjunctions that you can use in your sentences to make them more interesting. So here's a closer look at the subordinate conjunctions word maps. I'm going to choose some of those in a moment to write some sentences. Okay, and here's the I saw a wabub. Okay, and that one, as I said, I just downloaded off Twinkle. It was a free resource. Okay, so let me show you how I'm going to use some of those in my own sentences. Okay, so what I've done here is I've written out some of the subordinate conjunctions from the word maps, and I'm going to see if we can swap a because for a different subordinate conjunction. Okay, the sentence still needs to make sense, so it's really important that whichever one you choose to have a go, you read it through and think to yourself, does the sentence still have the same meaning? Does it still make sense? Okay, so I want to see, this is your turn now, if you can have a go at copying out these sentences and choosing a different subordinate conjunction. Okay, so instead of because, which other word or words fits in and then the same for if. Okay, off you go, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back. How did you get on? Did you manage to find one or two that fit in the sentence to make sense? I hope so. Now, you might have chosen bees are not found in Antarctica as there are no flowering plants. Or you might have said since there are no flowering plants. Both of those fit in beautifully. And for your if sentence, you might have chosen whenever you grow lavender in your garden, bees will be more likely to visit. You might have chosen once or maybe after. Okay, well done. If we have a look at this sentence, you can see we've got the subordinate conjunction in the middle, joining together the two clauses. And I think it's really important to notice that after the opener, we've got the comma. And chilly threes, you need to really make sure that after your opener, you put that comma before the subordinate conjunction. Okay, in chilly threes, we want you to be thinking as well about putting your subordinate conjunctions either in the middle of sentences or at the start of sentences, that you're using that variety, okay? Okay, so your task for today is to write your own sentences using subordinate conjunctions to make your writing more exciting, to extend your sentences. Now, I imagine lots of you have probably already done your Be fact file. So what you can do is look back at the sentences that you've written in that fact file and edit your work, up-level your work to make it even better by putting subordinate conjunctions into your sentences. If you've already made your bug hotel, perhaps you could write some sentences about how you made your bug hotel, perhaps any of the problems you had making it, or how successful you found it, or what's happened to your bug hotel in your garden, and include some subordinate conjunctions in that writing. Okay, as long as it's about bees, just let's get some subordinate conjunction sentences written. So I've put up here some facts about bees that maybe you might want to use to help you. Queen bees live for up to 5 years. These are facts that I found by looking at different websites on the internet. Another one I've put here is lavender attracts bees to your garden. Bamboo canes are used to make bug hotels. So it's sentences about bees using subordinate conjunctions. Okay, so chilly challenges today. If you're taking the Chilly 1 challenge, with support, can you use subordinate conjunctions to write bee sentences? Make sure you're using because, as, whenever, if, these conjunctions to make your writing more exciting. Chilly 2 children, if you could use a variety of subordinate conjunctions to write bee facts, so that you're using some quite adventurous subordinate conjunctions as well, and making sure you're really thinking about extending those sentences with some exciting vocabulary too. Chilly 3s, we want you to be as independent as you possibly can be, and that you're using subordinate conjunctions to start your sentence and also to join those clauses halfway through your sentence too. And make sure, Chilly 3s, that you're thinking about where the pause comes in your clauses so that you're putting the comma, the punctuation, in the right place. And obviously we expect everyone to be starting their sentence with a capital letter and finishing with a full stop. So remember, you've got the word mats to help you that I showed you at the beginning of the clip. If you want to look on Twinkle, you can either see or print off or just have a look at the I saw a wabub word map from there. And let's get these lovely sentences with the subordinate conjunctions written, and then you can email them to us so we can have a look and read your interesting bee facts. Okay, so we're all really looking forward to receiving your emails and to having a look at the work that you've been doing and reading your facts about bees using those subordinate conjunctions. If you really want to stretch your brain, can you fit 2 subordinate conjunctions into 1 sentence? I'll leave you to have a little think about that. See you soon. Bye.